Tallinn has welcomed ships for over 1,000 years. The Port of Tallinn is therefore of a very dignified age. But it's also young. In its current form, the state-owned Port of Tallinn has been operating since 1992. Reminiscent of a kneeling giant, the Baltic Sea is a semi-enclosed sea. Only the narrow Danish straits connect it with the waterways of the rest of the world. Nevertheless, both goods and passengers from all over the world move in the Baltic Sea. It is one of the busiest seas in the world in terms of heavy shipping and the population of the watersheds close to the coast. The Port of Tallinn reflects all the different economic expressions of the Baltic Sea. Annually, 20 million tons of cargo and more than 10 million passengers pass through the port. The main focus is on liquid, petroleum products, bulk, fertilizers, gravel, wood pellets and wood chips, grain, peat, scrap iron, containers, ro-ro and mixed cargo. For trade flows, the Port of Tallinn and the ports it owns elsewhere in Estonia are important hubs, both for east-west and north-south directions. The aim is for trade to run as smoothly as possible. In Muuga harbour, which will be connected to the completed Rail Baltic high-speed railway, it will be possible to operatively reload goods from sea transport and road transport to rail transport of different gauges and vice versa. In the Paldiski South Harbour, transport possibilities for oversized and project goods have been developed. There is a free zone in Muuga harbour where the goods are outside the customs territory and where a simpler procedure for customs formalities applies, making it possible to save money. Due to the depth, it is possible to receive large ships in the berths belonging to the Port of Tallinn. And they come to Tallinn more and more often also due to the fact that the Port of Tallinn is the largest tourist gateway in Estonia. There are usually more than 340 cruise ship visits to the port per year. The Old City Harbour of Tallinn is the home port of Tallink, one of the largest passenger ship companies in the Baltic Sea. But it also services vessels from Eckerö Line and Viking Line. A new dedicated cruise terminal and modernised passenger terminals add convenience to passenger traffic. As the passenger port is in the heart of Tallinn, it is considered important to increase the attractiveness of the urban space with new facilities and, looking to the sea, to merge into the picturesque panorama of Tallinn. The Port of Tallinn is smart and green and eagerly participates in European Union initiatives aimed at making Europe the first climate-neutral continent on the planet and protecting the continent's marine health. Marine heating, solar panels, ship waste sorting, automatic mooring which shortens the mooring time and thus reduces the fuel consumption and air pollution of ships. With all these steps, the Port of Tallinn has set the goal of achieving complete climate neutrality by 2050 at the latest. The Port of Tallinn is a listed company that continues to attach importance to transparent management and openness, and keeps its promise to investors to pay dividends annually. As a company, the Port of Tallinn is a modern large group. Its subsidiary, TS Laevad, organises ferry connections between the Estonian islands and mainland Estonia. TS Shipping provides the Botnica icebreaking service with a multifunctional icebreaker both in Estonia and for distant offshore projects. The Port of Tallinn Group also includes the waste management company Green Marine, a complex of environmental services for ships and ports. Future forecasts predict continued growth for the Port of Tallinn. No doubt the bustling port on the northeastern shore of the Baltic Sea will continue to thrive for the next 1,000 years.